And we're back, folks, after a little hiatus. Deej and Beej. I am your host, B Scar, aka Beej, and I'm here with my dog.
Big Gravy.
Huh.
Deej. Yo, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm back. It's been a minute. Been a couple weeks, but we back.
Deej, it has been far too long. We had this hiatus because we had the holidays, we had your surgery, some recovery. Can you give us an update? How are you feeling, man? You're how long are you out of surgery now?
About to be. I'm in week 5, so things are going good, man. Shit, next week I'll be back walking. I'm excited. Bending it a little bit more, so it's going good. It's going better than the last one went. So shit, I'm super excited.
So what have you been what's the progress been like? You're NPT, you're bending it a little bit.
Yeah, starting
You
to
still
move
in
it
the
a little
brace?
bit. We're at like almost at 90 degrees. I can move it on my own now, and then we'll start really cranking on that thing next week. So next week's gonna suck. Next week will suck indeed. There's like times where this injury is like it goes, it sucks, and then it's like all right, it gets better. Next week's gonna be one of those progressions where it's a little shitty again. But when we get back to it, get that range of motion back. That's always a little bit of a struggle.
It's a one step back, two step forward type of process.
uh I don't ever think I ever go backwards, man. I see this shit half full. I think it's just there's parts where it's not as painful. I think every day like you get better, but there's certain things you do that aren't as painful in the workouts. And next week's just so happened when they start cranking on it and moving it. That is the strengthening part is not as painful to me. The getting the range of motion part back, that part where they got to make your leg bend, bro, and that part is the part that always get me. That should be painful.
Right. Right. So the pain is indicative of progress. It's not indicative of regress. You're going
No,
forward.
yeah, it's indicative of progress, especially that I don't really have like when we're doing strengthening and stuff like that right now. I don't have no pain, so that's been good. Quad firing, my VMO looks good. It's tight,
Mm.
good around there, man. Breaking up the scar tissue, everything's going well, so it's good, bro. It's taking good
What's
care of me.
the what's the outlook right now? How's your mindset been? Have you been able to stay positive, or is that also kind of a some days are easier than others from a mental
Oh no,
standpoint?
man, mindset been good, bro. It doesn't really change me. Like I told you when it happened, like the shit that sucks about this whole injury is more so people doubting you. It's not really ever you doubting yourself. So I think that's really the hardest thing for me. It's just that people it comes with that doubt, and rightfully so. You don't know you never know how somebody's gonna react when they get punched in the mouth. You only build that over time. You build a rep for coming back. So I've been excited and I've been positive about it. I haven't missed out on anything. I've been doing well. So life's good, man, and I know I'll be right where I want to be. So there's nothing. Everything's good. Super positive about it, bro.
I love to hear that, man. And speaking of being right where you want to be, last night
Mm-hmm.
when we thought you would be in a Beej and Deej um, recording, you were not
Yes.
with us because you were actually at a Dave Chappelle show that
Mm-hmm.
had Travis Scott performing. Was that secret news? Am I allowed to
Well, I
share
mean,
that?
it happened already now. It's not like you can mess anything up.
Okay, cool.
Nah,
And
it's good.
the rumor is that you had a joke that
Yeah.
folks in the crowd they loved it, and Dave Chappelle himself laughed at your joke.
We're not gonna say folks in the crowd. We're gonna say he himself when he came over to dap us up for the group picture and we were hanging out. I said a joke. He laughed pretty hard, dapped me up. So shout out to him. Shout out to Dave. He made my childhood dream come true. I was only allowed to watch 3 real shows that had kind of edgy stuff in it. That was the Chappelle Show, Maury, and Jerry Springer with my pops. So those are 3 of my greatest memories. And he knocked, you know what I'm saying? That Chappelle Show memory. Watching that with my dad, it was just great to see my man's up there. And hey, I got to laugh. And all my haters who have ever said anything about me not being funny, I don't need your validation no more. None of you,
What was the
none,
joke? What was the
it's
joke, man?
my man's beefed up over the years, and in a good way though. When we first got Dave, he was a little skinny. He came up way before me. He was skinnier. I
Yeah,
got him as a
Tyrell
grown man.
Bigum's
Yeah,
Dave
I
was
got him as a
scrawny.
grown man, and he was still skinny. He took the hiatus after so we made a comment on how he got jacked, and he was like, you guys are big out here. I was like, nah, man, progression is you basically. Like, you used to be real scrawny on us. Now you big dog, you big dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So he laughed today. He thought it was funny. I asked him what kind of cigarettes he smoked. He's the man. He's the man, bro. It's amazing how many cigarettes he gets through on the show too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and he smokes them so artfully as well. He smokes them so artfully. I was just watching his Netflix special that recently came out, and his mannerisms, they're they just seem so carefully curated. Like
Yes.
even the way that he like does his how he talks with his hands. He
Mm-hmm.
like does this little flick thing that I kind of like, and I've kind of started to integrate it into when I'm talking. I'll do like the Dave Chappelle flick. You know how Obama kind of talks with his hands. Dave Chappelle got
Yeah.
this little flick, and like how he does his, daps the smoke from his cigarette. His mannerisms, they fit him perfectly. They fit his
He's a
humor
true
perfectly.
professional with that cigarette, bro. He's a 2-finger holder, back flick. He's a true professional with that cigarette in his hand.
That's 100% correct. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. The comeback is well underway, and that you're enjoying yourself and going to the Dave Chappelle show. But I'm most happy about the Deej and Beej reuniting here, and we have shit to goddamn talk about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We got some shit, and we're gonna start with our NFL segment as usual. We got the playoffs.
Man.
We're mid playoffs. You're representing the fucking NFLPA
Yeah,
union,
you're
man.
strong.
We love that. We love that. Stand for the brand. The Lions. The Lions are advancing to a conference championship for the first time in over 30 years. Good for Detroit.
Good for them, bro. Good for so cold in the Detroit, man. Hey, the team full of put it on the flows. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they all rock buffs to the championship. And I hope they take this thing to the Super Bowl for real, man. Because, I mean, shit, Detroit deserves it. What city deserves it more, man? It's Detroit. They had a...
Why ain't people saying that? Why are people showing so much
Because,
love to
bro.
Detroit? What did Detroit ever
Like,
do?
if you know the history of the city, like, it was such
What?
a...
They started cars, and then cars...
It was a prominent city, and then the mills left. No, it was a
The
mill town.
automobile industry failed, and so now
Exactly.
they haven't been able to bounce back. Like, what? I don't get why it's such a big deal.
Exactly, and that's a big deal in itself. It's like the automobile industry fails.
They didn't diversify their
Nothing
exports.
goes right. Well, I mean, they shouldn't have had to. The only reason they had to is because, I mean, it's cold. It's the Midwest. It's Detroit. It's cold as hell. Like, nobody wants to just go there. It's cold, bro. That's why a lot of these cities up here in this like region fail, because I mean, it's hard to. They were once prominent cities, but once you like switch over and there's new things, and it's people not going to the areas where it's fucking freezing unless it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beautiful. Like, there's got to be something that attracts you to the place, and there's not much that's making you want to go on that side. So, like, to have a football team, to have and there's so many beautiful things in Detroit besides that, bro. Like, the people, music, like, you know, all that stuff
I
going
don't
on.
know. I've never been to
Okay,
Detroit.
you got
Ain't
Motown. You
nothing
got
out there for me.
Motown. You got
Okay.
the
Well,
people.
okay.
You got, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. We want to talk about like just the rise and the raw rise and falls of heroes. Like, you got BMF, you got Eminem, you got all these guys, all these great people from the city of Detroit. You got Big Sean, everything going on, dude. It's good to see them have a football team, and it's good to see that city have like things behind their back. Like, people care. Like, people.
So it's an underdog story. It's
Yeah,
an
and it's
underdog
like
story.
it's an airport hub. People stopping that damn airport when they're flying through. It's just one of those cities like you're like, all right, well, shit, they don't really got much going on, but they got everything going on. They got 3 sports teams. None of them have been good. The cities, it's a Midwest city, so you know they got that winter gray going on, and shit, you just want to see some positivity over there. And hell, the coach is the man. It feels like you watch them have great players like Barry and Megatron and all those guys. They just never. It's it's not even that they could get it done. It was like guys were playing out there and they just didn't have great teams to be able to go and get it done, give them a real shot. So it's cool to see this team coming together and really give themselves like a real chance to go get some dubs, bro.
Yeah,
That's my Detroit spiel. My bad. I
I
went on a
got
little
you. I got
tangent.
you. It's an underdog story. The city's
Yeah,
been through a lot. The team is now representing the comeback of the city, so they're all behind them. And I found it fascinating that there was so many players who didn't play for Detroit in their career that were showing love to Detroit.
just
Like
excited,
I
bro.
mean,
Just
obviously
excited.
Golden Tate, he played for the Detroit, so obviously he has some emotional ties. He said, "Wow, wow, wow, wow! I can't believe it. People in Detroit waited their entire lifetimes for just a playoff win, and we're now finally on our way to NFC Championship." And Darius Slay, he was showing love. Sauce Gardner, I mean, what's his
Yeah,
tie to Detroit? He
he's
was
from
showing
Detroit.
love. Jalen Ramsey, oh, okay, Sauce is from Detroit.
Yeah,
Jalen Ramsey was showing love. Is he
I
from
don't know
Detroit?
his. No, he don't got one. We don't
Uh,
got one with Jalen Ramsey.
I was like,
But everybody else you name had one.
Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas.
He's from LA now. Which one? There's a couple different Michael Thomas. See?
The Michael Thomas with the
Can't
Saints.
guard Mike.
Yeah, Kent Guard Mike,
Yeah. I don't know.
LA guy.
Yeah,
I just thought it was fascinating. There was so much love, man, shown to Detroit, and I was like, I like Detroit. I like the Lions. I like the Lions team because I like Dan Campbell. I like his
yes,
attitude. The team has an edge to him. I also like Penei Sewell, who's out there. He's kind of like he's leading the team. He went to University of Oregon, so he's a West Coast guy. So I like that. I like the attitude. So
yeah.
shout out to
I think
them,
everybody
man.
love their team, bro. I think the only person who gets hate on that team is CD Deuce. He brings most of that on himself.
Yeah, CD Deuce.
Yeah, Chauncey Gardner Johnson, I think his name. Yeah,
He was talking shit on the live, right? What'd he say? He
yeah,
said something
yeah.
about somebody on the
Well,
live. Was it
earlier in the
Baker?
week they had that whole shit where he said he watched film that they would have a good group if they had a quarterback. Like
Yeah,
Tampa got a real good group if they got a quarterback, and he starts going on his spiel. And Bake's like, well, obviously he doesn't watch film because he talked about Russell Gage, who's not on their team anymore.
yeah.
Come out, play out. He ends up catching a pick off Bake, and he gives the ball back to Bake after he catches the pick. Pretty funny. Got on live talking about, yeah, you said I don't watch film. Shit, obviously I watch enough. Basically, it was
Talking that
good
shit.
back and forth.
Good for Detroit, man. We'll see what happens. Moving on, we saw that the Chiefs fans after the victory against the Bills, in which the Bills kicker missed the field goal
Mm.
uh, at the end of the game, so Chiefs steal out of there with the win. Over $25,000 have been donated to the Bills kicker nonprofit after the Chiefs got that victory. 25,000 from Chiefs fans
Mm-hmm.
donated to the Bills kicker.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna troll, bro, it's going to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna troll, the troll's going to a good cause, and shit, it works out. Hopefully, he does right with with that bread, and it works out.
Yeah, because so Tyler Bass, the kicker, been receiving
Mm.
death threats after his missed kick. So actually, the report is that the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bills fans have been donating over $25,000. The
Okay.
fact that the Chiefs fans has hopped onto this bandwagon is hilarious to me. Uh, I don't know. Maybe some of them are doing it out of the goodness of their
Yeah,
heart. They're Missourians. Missourians are
yeah.
nice,
Missouri and
heartwarming
people from
people.
Missouri are pretty decent.
And
Like,
it's the 10 Lives Club. It's a cat adoption group,
yeah,
There's probably a lot
that,
of Kansas City folks that are cat people.
yeah. Missouri seems like
Buffalo folks are probably cat people too. I'm not really a cat guy, but
also Buffalo. I feel like does a good job of like doing the donations, like after they play someone. So maybe
yeah, they
they
do show
just
love.
doing what they do. They feeling. But the death threats obviously are too crazy. You don't want anybody ever. It's just a game. You never want anybody's family getting threatened. But you got to make your kicks, man. Sucks. That sucks.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
unfortunate.
if you're taking the time to threaten somebody's life
Yeah, what do you got
after they
going?
missed a kick, they really fucked up your parlay. Oh boy, oh. That is one parlay that could have changed your life if you're willing to send a death threat to the
You're
kick.
a degenerate. You're a degenerate gambler, and you need more help than what they can do for you. You
Yeah,
need help.
yeah. That if he would have made that kick, like that's not saving you, man.
It's
You
not.
needed
You're
some
gonna find something
professional
else to
help.
blow it. Like if it wasn't him, it would have been somebody else. Somebody else is
Yeah,
gonna ruin your week.
man. Tyler Bass, keep your head up, brother.
Yeah,
Keep your
bro.
head up.
Praying for you, dog. Praying for you.
Yeah, as my former teammate and good friend B Mac Bernardrick McKinney used to say, get back in the workshop. You got to get back in the workshop.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? His post game didn't make it much better when he was like, "Yeah, you know, it's windy. You got to adjust for it. I didn't adjust for it." Like, hey, bro, I missed the kick. Shut the fuck up. That's
Yeah,
what you
no
should
shit.
say.
No shit. Wide right.
Yeah, bro, relax. Just cut it. It's okay. I
Right.
missed it. Whatever. I'm sorry. Can't predict the wind. I can't control Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. Get
Damn.
back in the workshop. We got the conference championships coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know where we ended up on our count with the bowl games, but I mean maybe this can be added to our count because I think we should choose who we think are going to win for the conference championship. So let's start with the AFC. We got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got?
So I gotta say the Ravens, the team in Baltimore. Yeah, the team that wears purple. Those guys.
The purple and black. I got to go with the purple and black too because I'm really rooting for Lamar. I love the Lamar story this season.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I love it.
I think I enjoy. I think he deserves it. Since the offseason, just kept was trying like fighting to get paid. So
Come on,
I
dog.
hope he go out there and get everything he deserved this year. He deserved it.
And it wasn't even just his squad. It was like there were also other teams that said that he wasn't worth the money that he was asking for and that folks
Great.
were not willing to trade for him. Okay, here I am in the AFC Championship, the front runner for MVP. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. And
Oh
you weren't trying
man,
to pay me because my style of play is
just
more effective than
it seemed like
28
everybody's
of you
right now,
guys as
huh?
quarterbacks.
Yeah, like it seemed like my style of play just more effective than if I'm winning MVP, it's more effective than everybody's right now.
And we're winning. Yeah. I love the Lamar story. The NFC Championship, we got the Detroit Lions. I mean, your sweethearts, the Detroit Lions. Fucking who knew DJ Reader just loved the Lions against the
First of
San
all,
Francisco 49ers.
let's not act like that. Just every, I
It
remember
was
going through
heartfelt,
this.
bro. It was
I went
heartfelt.
through this 2 years
Your
ago, though,
sentiment,
so I know
right?
how it feels, bro. Like I went through this a couple years with Cincinnati not being to a playoff game in 28 years, so I know how it feels to like finally reach that pinnacle. I know the city's on fucking fire right now. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm gonna go with the D again.
All right.
City's rolling. They're hot. I gotta go with Detroit.
I'm sorry to let you know, man, that the Detroit Lions are no match for my dog C-Mac and the boys.
Mhm.
Brock Purdy's about to be on his bullshit. He's about to be balling. Hopefully Debo steps back in the fold. Brandon Ayuk gonna be going crazy. Kittle. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I
Like you
got the
said,
49ers. Bang
hopefully
bang.
19 problems is out there. 19 problems out there. Great for Detroit.
No
Number
doubt.
19, if number 19 does not show up, it's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, it's tough. It
It's
does
gonna
get
get
tough.
it's gonna get tricky out there.
This conspiracy theory around the color of the Super Bowl logo always matching the colors of the teams who are playing in the Super Bowl. And it pointing to the NFL being scripted. This season, the logo is purple and red. Last season, the logo was red and green, and the Eagles and the Chiefs played in the Super Bowl last year. 2 years ago, it was orange and yellow, which is the game that you played in, the Bengals and the Rams. And this year, we got the purple and red. So we got Ravens, 49ers.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. You know, I'm starting to think the NFL's. I mean, well, all sports are rigged anyway. So
What?
it was, yeah. I'm on that bandwagon now. I just think all sports are rigged, bro.
You think all sports are rigged?
To a certain extent, yeah. I think there's just way too much riding on it from the standpoint of everyone. And I don't know that it's like rigged to the point where like it controls necessarily outcome. I think it factors in human error a little bit, like their calculated risk, the factor in human error. But I think that there's a lot of stuff that goes wrong in high level sports games that you wouldn't stand for in high school sports games, and you're like, well, how'd this happen? So I don't know. And so who we got? Who's gonna win? Is the bottom team that always wins? The team that's on the bottom?
The bottom color of the logo.
Yeah, the bottom color of the logo. So we got Ravens.
That's how it's been. That's how it's been.
That's how it's been, bro. All right, so we got the Ravens. All right.
I need to know when the logo production happens. What's the timeline? When do we land on a final design for the Super Bowl
Early.
logo?
They've been talking about this like all year.
Is that before the season? What's fucking crazy though, I can't bring myself to believe it because what did we know that Lamar was going to go through his payment issues and trying to get paid and be holding out? Because if there's no Lamar with the Ravens, then there's no Ravens in the Super Bowl.
You don't know that. They made the playoffs last year without him.
You think they're making it to the Super Bowl without Lamar Jackson? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. I mean, they put their quarterback, their backup. Their backup went to the Pro Bowl last year. They played us. We had to have a 98-yard fumble return for a touchdown to beat them. I mean, they're a tough team either way, with or without him. But like you said, like with him, they're in dominating fashion. But you know, I also like again calculated human error. They've been hurt for 2 years. What's the chance he's hurt 3 years in a row? Come on.
It's true. What blows my mind is that Vegas is always so close.
And that's why I told you where I stand now. I can't shake it anymore, Scar. There are things that happen that are unexplainable. A referee getting it wrong. That Detroit has overcame all this. The referee getting it wrong though on the guy reporting. Come on, like these are things that like illegal formation or what? Like come on, like there's so much random shit that happens that you're like, oh well, and then everybody just chalks it up. Oh, it was just a mistake. Well, yeah, it could have been, but like it's always in the biggest moments for everything.
I personally think it's too big of a secret for everyone to keep. If referees were actually making calls in order to follow the script of the season.
I don't know, dude. The NBA guys were going crazy. You ever seen? I mean, the NBA reports that came out about the couple refs that there's been a couple of them come out.
When? I didn't see that.
It's like within the year, so just like on the Vegas game or like just like betting and stuff like that. Like there's been a couple people. We got to do our homework.
But everybody's got to be on the same page. I mean, if you have a couple of bad apples,
do they got to be on the same page, or do I just really got to mess one up? Like, if I'm in on it, do I have to be on the same page, or do I got to call like hands to the face here? Or just like we all know there's things that happen that don't get seen, and we all know you've played, and there's calls that you beg for that you don't get, and there's calls that you might think are tic-tacky that you get or don't get. So in my head, it's like maybe a couple of those swing your way. Maybe they're not big. A couple of those swing your way more, so you don't notice them. But like you, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like
I understand what you're saying, but
it's too big of a secret. I don't know, bro. It's hard. It's tough.
It's tough for me. If we choose that if the NFL chooses that the logos are going to be purple and red in the beginning of before the season starts, they're choosing that because there's some economic incentive for those two teams to be in the Super Bowl. We can make the most money. This will be the most engaging season. So if referees are going to be making calls, that somehow end up getting the script right for the Ravens and the Niners to be
Somebody's
in the
gonna
Super
call
Bowl,
them out, right?
everybody got to be on the same page. We all got to huddle up and tell this secret, bro. We can't keep a secret, and so you say something in the locker room, it's gonna get leaked.
I don't know, bro, but unions be strong, bro. All the unions that work together, besides the ones that are like the players, but they be super strong.
Bro, we NFLPA can't get on the same page.
But think about it, bro. The police never go to jail. That union is the strongest ever. It's the strongest union you ever seen. So like, there's some unions. The NBA, they get whatever they want.
You think the referees are organized like the cops?
Maybe. You can't say nothing about it without getting fined, bro. They got to be pretty organized.
Hey, we talk about conspiracy theories, man. That's an interesting one. I'm of the mind that humans just can't keep a goddamn secret, man. If it's juicy enough, you gonna tell somebody. They ain't gonna tell somebody, and we always want to tell some good shit. And but hey, man, they might be tied tight. The fucking referees, or like the mob
it's
out
like
here.
That movie. It might be that movie the Obamas were in on producing. Like, all you got to do is just stir the pot a little bit. Just stir it a little bit, and people start making mistakes on their own. Like, what, drop it in the guy's ear. Oh, the spread's such and such, and you don't even got to do nothing. He's just constantly thinking about it the whole game. He's like looking up at the clock, like, what is
like confirmation bias.
Yeah.
I hear you. Interesting, man. Well, I think that does it for our NFL segment, and I'm excited because this culture segment is jacked up on steroids, just like my dog Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson suspended for the use of PEDs. And the internet has reacted and is saying some wild ass shit. Some of the comments read, "Bro cheats on and off the court." They saw bro drop 4 points and said, "Ain't no way." Bro doing roids to average 10 claps and 4 let goes.
Nasty works. Hey, it's nasty work right there.
Clearly, it's not giving him an unfair advantage. Can't they just let it slide? His favorite sport is cheating, and he's just trying to be the best at it. Crazy, man. Y'all got to get off my dog, TT, man. That's tough. It's tough.
Hey, man. People be in the comments talking like TT ain't got 100 mil. You can say whatever you want about Tristan Thompson. He is trash. But I know what it was. I know what they was, man. You running around. You had, maybe one too many drinks or one too many girls or whatever you got going. You had to hit that gas station. Thought them tests wasn't coming up sooner or later, and they got them. Got you. Popped up on them. And testing the blue chews, the rhinos, the black
rhinos,
the honey packs, black ants, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them all up there.
I heard the honey packs are natural though.
Man, anything that does that too, like just because they put fucking organic on there, don't mean that shit natural.
Hey, I got homies taking the honey packs talking about it's natural, bro. And they got me believing it too.
Fucking piece of shit. That's what they are. That's what
like,
they
how
are.
that honey doing that? I never tried no honey to do that.
Yeah, like what? It's all natural, man. Whatever. It's something in there. Ain't just no damn regular honey like you got in your cabinet over there.
So you think TT got popped for some honey?
What steroids you think Tristan Thompson? What steroids you think my boy was taking for real? What you think? What you think? Exactly. That boy was in there. He needs steroids for one sport. One sport only.
That's what. Hey, no,
the sport we know he good at, and he been the GOAT at that.
That's a fact because basketball dudes don't need to take steroids, man. They not banging around like that, bruh.
Especially getting the minutes that Tristan Thompson getting. Like
Man,
what does he
steroids
need to
might
recover
actually
from?
hurt your game as a basketball player.
Facts. What does Tristan Thompson need to recover for? He didn't play last night. There's no recovery.
No, he played last night. He played.
Yeah, like he didn't play last night.
He didn't play the basketball game, but he had some post game work.
Hey.
He had some work to do in the post game.
Hey. They said they didn't see his game on the floor, but after the game time starts after.
Oh, damn, man.
He
How
ain't
long
cheating,
is he
he ain't
suspended
trying.
for? How long is he suspended?
How many
for?
games was it? 25 games? Oh, he ain't gonna miss it. He'll be all right.
25 games. Damn.
That boy about to go on a spree over there.
Oh yeah, he's straight to LA. See ya.
Cleveland, what? All-Star break coming up. He's out the way.
I wonder with suspension if you can go into the facility. In the NFL, you can't even go into the facility to train or to work out or for PT,
Is that
right?
true?
Yeah, when
No.
K-Jack was suspended, he wasn't able to go in.
Oh shit! I thought you could do all that. You just couldn't practice.
Maybe you can get treatment, but nah, because he was.
How the
like,
fuck you? Nah, ain't no way, bro. You ain't just can't go to your job. That's crazy. That's wild. They would do that.
That's what a suspension is.
That's just first technically like only people want to see me do is perform on Sunday. That's my real job. The day to day is like me working out, watching film. Like you shouldn't be able to suspend me from that part, from like actually things that could better me at my job when I actually get to come back and play.
Have you had a guy on their team that's been suspended before? I'm pretty sure that they're not around.
I can't say that I remember, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. I can't remember either, but I do remember when K-Jack was out, he was posting pictures of him in like a normal gym, like a everyday people's gym, and he was saying he was in the principal's office. That was his caption in his story. In the principal's office in detention. He said a 24-hour fitness.
Oh shit!
Man.
I remember I got suspended in college. They wouldn't let me come to the facility, so maybe I don't know. I thought that was just Dabo being a dick, but you know that shit goes.
We got to dig into that suspension story in another episode.
One day, brother.
We need to circle back to that. Well, hopefully TT enjoys his time off.
Oh, you know he will. Hey,
you know he will.
If anybody's gonna enjoy it, he gonna enjoy it.
I don't know if it'll be time off, but he's gonna enjoy the time.
He still got games playing right now in his head.
Oh shit! Oh man, the content game, is getting absolutely out of control. I was scrolling through my timeline, and a Drake post came up for me, and I enjoy following Drake's Instagram. And so I went to it, I watched it, and it was this reel of him like going through his house. It was like a day in the life of Drake, and he's like making a cocktail. He's like having a spa day. He's doing his hair in the mirror. And I was like, what's going on? And he had dropped this dude in the caption named Drew Walls. And so I go to Drew Raw's thing, and his page. Interesting dude. He's doing these day in the life ofs every day, and it's normal everyday shit. This is my first time peeping what he was putting out. And then recently, Drew Walls gets paid sponsorship from ESPN and some other big sponsors.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's going on in this content game?
Bro, I seen this shit posted and I was just so confused. I didn't know. I don't know. But hey, shout out to him. He getting a check at least. I don't know. I can't explain his scar. I don't know what's going on, why everybody's watching it, and he's got so much time though.
Bro, it's crazy.
Like, bro, he had to park. Oh, he had to put the tripod over there, then go back, get in his car. The Honda. I love that he be in the blue Honda too, bro. That shit's sick. That's fire. And back his car in, then go back, pick up the camera.
But then he the crazy part, he's exiting Target and he has the camera in the store still. He's walking.
Did he ask like somebody random like, hey yo, hold this real quick, watch me walk? I don't know, bro. He getting some angles, like he doing the thing.
My and it's the walking off the elevator, walking onto the elevator. There is a lot of good attention to detail. I got to give it to him. It's good attention to detail.
Facts. Bro said he buy flowers once a week for himself at the house. He like to just have fresh flowers. Clears the mind.
How you feel about that?
You know how I feel. You don't even gotta ask me how I feel. You know how I feel about that.
How you feel about that flower purchases, man?
Once a week is crazy. But you know, if I say something,
mad at me for not buying flowers.
Oh, your girl does?
Yeah, she like flowers. I don't ever be buying flowers. Look at this dude. Those aren't just any flowers. That's a bouquet of roses, a white rose. He's picking the leaves off.
Spending time in these, my brother.
Oh, now they're gonna change colors.
Is he gonna make them whiter?
That's actually nice. That's actually nicely done right there. I wonder what kind of camera he got.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can do better.
Was that Beej? Are you sure what is that?
That's all your girl trying to tell you. You can do better.
He put ice in there too? I wonder what kind of candle he got burning.
He's blanching the stems on the plant.
Oh, Granny Smith's apples?
Shorts might be a little too small.
Hey man, good for Drew Walls. I mean, the effort.
Shout out to him, bro. I mean, like you said, and it's a commercial on the NFL. I don't know how he got how the NFL chose him for that commercial, like what happened, but shout out to him and getting that done. It's crazy because it's so random. Like, that's just a random, like, why that one? Well, now we're going to spend Caroline scrolling through the pages to find
out. Yeah, let's not get her started. We're going down some content rabbit holes here. Also in culture news, Luka Doncic gets a fan ejected for telling him to get on the treadmill. So Luka Doncic has Suns fan ejected for telling him to get on the treadmill. Luka's out there hooping, dude's talking shit. Luka does like this he does something. He points to somebody and gives a little movement, tells the dude get him the fuck out of here, and then he's out. And either you ever had fans talking crazy where you would tell someone to remove them from the premises?
Well, if I had that power, maybe, I guess. But I will say I've heard far worse in games. But I'm a little bit on the, as you could say, heftier side of things.
You big boned it?
Yeah, I'm big boned it, as they would say, husky. But so fans always got jokes for me, man. Especially, hey, let me tell you, high school, middle school, even now. But the thing is, you learn to throw a lot of jokes back and forth. See, Luka, Luka's foreign, a little bit different. It's English, probably. He didn't know what to say back to the guy or something right now. He didn't want to get on the guy's ass in front of the people. I was Luka. I'd have just been talking shit like everybody else in the NBA does, because it seemed like they don't give a fuck in the NBA. They be so close. And the fans say something to them, and they say something right back. And that's the way it should go. We just telling you to get on the treadmill. Look, you got $400 million. So tell that dude he broke or something.
Nah. See, I think Luka probably just a little sensitive because he's not super big boned it. And so, maybe he's not as fit as he really wants to be. So he's like a little insecure about it.
Versus you feel like he working hard?
For you, you're a big boned dude. Like, you understand, why somebody might have a joke. Luka might take that and be like, I'm not fat. Get him out of
Hey,
here.
he probably working his ass off to be in this good a shape now, like he in the best shape. It's like, and they probably tore him all the way down.
Yeah, personal. He took that as a personal attack.
I would have went at this little hairstyle he's got going. Is that a headband on? Is that a headband on his head right there?
Yeah, that's some foreign shit right there. I mean, you got to be a baller to rock that. I respect it.
Got to be a
Like,
baller to rock
he's
that.
not even holding no hair back. His hair's not that long to be.
He's got
wearing a
like a
headband.
hot top. He's got a hot top fade.
Yeah, he's got a taper. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing. It's not functional. It's all style. So
it's just like he's squeezing his brain.
you
Just
look
like it's just cuffing his hair right there, just squeezing that shit.
What I take more personally than what the fan was saying about Luka was this Fanatics comment on Complex Sports saying, Luka, let's focus on the guy wearing number 1 with 46 points.
Yeah. Oh, I get it now.
Because the fan that got kicked out that Luka was worried about was wearing a D
Booker jersey. But Luka and Book also got this like secret beef. I don't know if you've ever watched. They be into it.
No,
like they be. Oh yeah. They be into it. Like they go after it. You ain't never seen like playoffs last year. Like
yeah.
Luka basically told him, he was like, yeah, you talk a lot when you up. You know what I'm saying? Like they be going back and forth. So maybe Fanatics, Fanatics just trying to stir the pot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Drop some gems in there, stir the pot.
I mean, hey, I guess I'll respect it. It's just an interesting
I've been
strategy.
loving NBA beefs. NBA beefs.
For me, Fanatics is like the representative of NBA, NFL. It's the representative retailer of all the leagues, and they're responsible for selling guys jerseys. So like to be throwing jabs at Luka, that's edgy. Fanatics is selling Luka's jerseys.
All good press. Hey, all press is good press for them, man. And maybe Luka's one of the rare guys that's not signed to Fanatics. Maybe this is like
real. There's no getting out of the Fanatics deal. Your jersey.
No, but you can sign private, personal deals with somebody else.
You can't opt out. You can't opt out of Fanatics because they own the licensing of the league.
I understand that part, but you can also sign other more exclusive deals with Fanatics. It's not just a one-way deal. You get this and the thing. Like, you can sign deeper deals with them. Maybe Luka's one of the guys that on his other deal went somewhere else. Might be a Topps guy. Could be a Panini guy. Bowman.
Fanatics owns Panini, man. Fanatics.
No, I mean,
runs this shit.
I understand, but he might just not be fucking with those guys, bro.
So you think there's a secret beef between Fanatics?
No, I don't think there's a secret beef. I just think
you always just playing devil's advocate, bro.
Yeah,
you just
bro.
want to take the other side.
Nah, bro. Why the fuck else would Fanatics be in the comments? Like they got no reason to be in there. Unless somebody on Fanatics is like social media team, just it's a kid over there just tripping. He's just like, fuck it. I don't care.
Anything for some engagement.
Anything. Engagement, I'm commenting. I don't care.
Wild shit. Crazy. Let's wrap it up. No pun intended. Let's wrap it up with this Snoop Dogg content here. He was offered $100 million by OnlyFans. And all he had to do was pull that thing out. He turned it down. He said, I got a black wife. Ain't no way in the world she gonna allow me to go on there and pull that thing out for no amount of money. Turned it down. Turned down $100 million. Now I'm not married personally. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't embarrass myself like that, man. I don't got it like that. I don't got it like that. Not for $100 million, no. Gotta be more than that for me.
Oh, shit, I'm doing it. I don't know what I gotta do on there. I don't hopefully, I'm not going far. I got a kid. I'm not fucking or anything like any of that. It's crazy stuff on there. But to just pull out, yeah. I mean, everybody who's gonna see it, if they haven't seen it, whatever. And the people who I care about, chances are they probably seen it at some point. Like whether that be my mom or like my partner at the time, whatever. I'm good. Other than that, I'm straight. You know, whatever.
Hey,
I ain't tripping.
I applaud your confidence, man. You're
Dude, there's nothing
confident, man.
confident about it. Like, B Scar, I
I don't
get,
got it, bro.
fuck,
I
it
don't
don't matter
got it.
whether you got a third leg down there or a damn tic tac. 100 mil gonna come out whether you pull the thing out either way. I don't give who cares what they gonna say to you. Hey man,
You can't pull the cremini mushroom out, bro.
bro, look, I'm gonna tell you, it don't matter. You're gonna be 100 M's up after you do it. No matter who said anything to you later, you up 100. And everybody who came in there with you probably already knew that was the case anyway. So you leave with the same people you started with up 100.
All right. So say you accept. You accept.
Okay.
So you are OnlyFans.
Yes.
You press the button and the camera starts rolling.
Yeah.
Give me a play-by-play of your next step.
What
position are you standing
I'm
in?
standing
Are you sitting? Are you sitting or standing?
I think I'm gonna come in. See, I'm gonna have a fluffer in the back. I'm gonna have a fluffer off camera. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, make sure I don't come in there. I'm gonna come in there decent. And I really want some theme music. I want some I might come in there with the helicopter going. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna come in there helicopter. That's what I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna come in there on the helicopter. I'm gonna have the strobe lights going, and the lights gonna come on. It's just gonna be me, helicopter, meat going around in the helicopter, going crazy.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I think they gotta pay you more than 100 million for that.
Wow, that's great. That's
I think
hey.
you get more than that, bro.
Ooh,
That's the whole show,
I
bro.
got plans.
That's the whole show. That's making the most of the moment, dog.
Facts. If they said I gotta be on there, that's how I'm popping out. I'm gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying?
You got to, yeah. You probably get invited back. You do some shit like that, man.
Facts. I'm asking for all the camera tricks though too. I need to look as decent as possible on there. I need the camera tricks. Make sure everything looks. Don't put me beside nothing big. I want to look huge in there.
No camera
Might even
trick
call them
saving
bitches.
me, man. No camera trick saving me. You gonna have to put some AI on me, man.
Damn, you're part. Hey man, it's all good. We all part of the
AI
Media
on
Meat
me.
Mafia, man. Triple M, Media Meat Mafia, bro. The Triple M's, bro. Throw them up.
You can get some honey. You can do some honey.
How about
you
I
don't need
might
a fluffer. You get some honey. Call up TT.
I'm just taking Cialis. That's just legal. It's natural, kinda. Yeah, it's natural, like your boy. Natural.
Yeah, it's organic. It's organic. American made. Comes from American factories. Oh shit, that is hilarious, bro. You are funny.
100 mil, you not doing it, bro?
Not touching it, man. It'll bruise my reputation, man. I'll never.
Man, Cam will do it with me. Your brother will do it. He'll do it.
There's two things that you can't get back in this world: it's your reputation and your credit. You can get your credit back, but there's a quote, something like that. I got it wrong.
I was like, I don't know, man, the credit. You sure about that? You sure about it on the credit?
Yeah, there's something about it.
Oh shit!
I gotta go back to the drawing board. But your reputation is important.
Facts.
So, yeah, I'm gonna save my reputation, man, and I'm gonna have to go out and make 100 million the hard way. No pun intended. The hard way. Damn, Deej. It's good. It's good to get back with you, man.
It's great to be back, man. Oh, and an accidental pop up right there. You not even knowing with the thumbs up. That was great. That was great, and you didn't see it. That's awesome. But it's good to be back, man.
Hell yeah. It's great to put eyes on you, Deej. You know, I wish you the best of luck over the next week until we speak again with your recovery.
Next week we back in it, bro. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna give the people what they want every week.
They
Make
need
sure
it.
we back.
They
need it.
No doubt, no doubt. And we got some content cooking up for your comeback too, man. We're gonna start cooking
Facts.
some shit up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So there you have it, folks. Another episode of Deej and Beej. Please holla at us, give us some feedback, leave a comment, let us know what you want us to talk about, who you want us to talk about. Should we have somebody else on the show? Should we have some guests join us? Come on, we need some feedback. We always are trying to get better because the pursuit of high quality content is an endless pursuit.
HQC. That's what we're looking for out here. HQC. All right.
All right, y'all. Till next time.
See y'all.
Peace.